Hi, I'm John Mulaney. Hi, Rookie. Thanks for having me do Ask a Grown Man, and thank you, all of you who submitted questions. I'm sorry for wearing a tie. I'm wearing it for something else this afternoon. I didn't put it on just to seem like a grown man. Let me go through these questions and I'll give you my best honest feedback. And here's the first one. I've had a crush on this guy for almost a year. He says he likes me back, but he likes another girl more. Should I wait for him to stop liking her, or should I try to move on? And if so, how do you do that? And that's from Mary, who is 17. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hope you're well. I would say that you can't wait for a guy to like you more or like someone else less. I don't know why, but it is just impossible in life to make someone like you. In terms of moving on, I would definitely do it. It's hard. It won't mean that you'll immediately stop liking the guy, but moving on means that you're taking care of yourself. And the most important thing you can do is take care of yourself, always, in all things in life. Also, less importantly, but interestingly, moving on can sometimes make the person you like you more. It's an old cliche, but playing hard to get, as they say, kind of works. There's a story from the movie Casablanca. If you haven't seen Casablanca, you should see it. Very good. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman are in the movie. Humphrey Bogart was a handsome but not that handsome guy, and Ingrid Bergman was a very beautiful woman. And he was insecure, I heard, about the audience wondering why Ingrid Bergman would like him. So when they were filming the movie, if there was ever a close shot of the two of them, he took a step backward, and then Ingrid Bergman would take a step towards him because she had to stay on camera. And to the audience it said, look how much she likes Humphrey Bogart. She's taking a step closer to him. All I mean by that boring anecdote is that backing up a little can make people come towards you. And I hope it works out, and you deserve love, and you'll find it. Also, there's a lot of other guys out there. Next question. I've decided to break up with my boyfriend of 9 months. There are no birthdays, holidays, or major events coming up, so I think now is a decent time to do it. The thing is, I've never done this before. Yes, he's the first boyfriend I've ever had. I want to end this as maturely and kindly as possible. What am I supposed to tell him? Should I say that we can still be friends? I would like to be friends with him someday. And that's from M, who is 18. This is tough. This is just hard. I don't know how to tell you to make him feel less bad when you break up with him. I absolutely agree. You have to do it as maturely and kindly as possible, and I'm sure you will from this question. The most important thing, though, if you're thinking about breaking up with him, is to do it soon. The worst thing in the world, from my experience, is when I've been dating a girl and I can tell she doesn't like me anymore, but we haven't broken up yet. That is a bad time. That is a really, really rough thing to go through. And in terms of being friends, the less time that you're together where you don't want to be together, the better the chance that you'll be friends later. Because those times when he can tell you might not like him, those wound his ego. And that wound, that can carry over for a long time. Trust me, or at least it happened to me. Being friends, absolutely. You want to be friends with him. And that's really sweet. Will it happen immediately? I think no. When you're going through a breakup, one of the most difficult, frustrating things is that you want to talk to your best friend, you, about the breakup, but you're the one doing the breakup. So in the immediate moment of the breakup, you kind of can't be his friend because a friend would be someone he would confide in. Friendship will happen down the road. It does very often. In the immediate, you just want him to walk away saying she did that as kindly and as gently as possible. And often in breakups I've had where we want to stay friends, even if we don't keep in contact, the most important thing is, you keep alive the memory of the good times you had, and that might kind of be what you want in terms of the friendship. You just want the good parts of the relationship to live forever. I hope that helps. This next question is, I recently made out with a couple of guys at a party. Ever since, people have been making comments about how I've been, quote, whoring around, and treating me pretty shittily. I haven't apologized because I think I have a right to kiss whomever I want. Am I right, or should I be apologizing? That's from E, who's 17 from Dallas. I'm sorry you're going through this. This is really rough. I remember this type of thing when I was in school, and it's just unfair, and it's shitty, and I don't know the solution to that. And nor will you ever figure out the solution of what to make other people think of you. The real solution is to not care what other people think of you, and I think from your question that you're a strong person who doesn't care. Should you apologize? No, you didn't do anything wrong. You did not do anything wrong, okay? Apologies sometimes feel like, oh, maybe this would diffuse the whole situation. But you're right, apologies mean that you're admitting you've done something wrong, and you didn't, so don't give it to them. And by not giving people an apology, they'll move on with their lives. And as my dad once told me when I was in high school, other people are just thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about you. They're just thinking about themselves. Sorry you're going through that, and it will end soon because people just move on. This last question is, I get super nervous around the guy I'm currently into, and the result is that I get overly talkative and loud. Do you think that would be a turnoff for a guy or a big tell that I like him? And that's from T, who is 19. I completely sympathize. When I liked someone, before I found my wonderful wife, I was the worst. I was so nervous and uptight, and I would try to be funny, and all the jokes were forced, and I would try to make conversation, and I was incapable of hiding that I was nervous and that I liked them. And you know what? Most people, when they like someone, are incapable of hiding it because it's a powerful feeling, and it's a good feeling. The good news is, don't worry about it, because, look, if he likes you and he can tell that you like him, then it's fine. If he can tell you like him and he doesn't like you back, it's not because of the way you're acting, it's just because he happens to not like you. And there are many other people, as I'm repeating myself now, who will like you. So you don't have to worry about that. The way you're coming off when you like someone is not an indicator of whether they will like you back. And also, if he can tell that you like him, sometimes that's a good feeling. It's very nice to be liked. I hope that helps, and this was a pleasure. And if you ever want to ask a grown man, who I guess would be me, even though I'm not that grown, please ask again. Thanks a lot, Rookie.